everybody, welcome to group break number 568. Today we have a half case of credentials. People chose the top half here. Yeah, it was a $1 start pick your team auction, which was pretty fun. So here are the teams that everyone ended up with here. We got here's your list. Everyone probably knows the teams that they have, so here we go. People don't like, I mean, it's one vote. It's one vote different. So all right, hopefully we can get something sick. It's definitely a product that always has potential. Ooh, that bottom's a little bit mixed up. SJ, I'm gonna pretend, dude. When I didn't have money to get in on breaks in the past, I would always like pick kind of where I would buy a spot type of thing and just pretend that that's a team that I have for the break. I did some things just to, like, you know, spice things up and, you know, pretend that I had the money to, you know, get in on the breaks and stuff. So, all right, here we go. And again, we'll have 3 breaks next week, but this will be the final day of breaks for the week. It's just a really, unfortunately, busy week between my brother's wedding and some work stuff. We're trying to catch up and get someone else on board to help me with streams and sorting and stuff like that, just so that we can do them more often. All right, so here we go. First up is jumping on the ice of Luke Evangelista for the Predators, and a Callum Ritchie on a debut ticket access. These ones aren't they supposed to be numbered, the horizontals? Right? Avs is the Bob. The Bob is the Avs. Right? Like, these used to be numbered, no? Did it just not get stamped? Is it on the back? It's not on the back. Hang on, I'm actually confused now. I'm confused now. These were numbered, right? They are supposed to be, right? Right? Horizontal. No, they're just not numbered now. Huh. Yeah, they're just not numbered anymore. That's interesting. Not sure how I feel about that. I thought they were, but they used to be, right? Like, I'm not going crazy. Cheer to the rafters of Wyatt Johnson for the Stars. Front row talent, man. I really wish they made these like acetate. Would have been so sick. DeBrincat for the Red Wings and Zellweger to 9.99. Well, there's a numbered one for the Anaheim Ducks. We'll sleeve them up and put them to the side. Yeah, I would say, like, I should have known that from the box we opened, but we actually got a parallel in the one box we opened for the YouTube video. So interesting to know that spots. I mean, I guess it said in the sell sheet that it was also that. But all right, we have a milestone pucks of Timo Meier for the Sharks. That is for the Sharks with his 5-goal performance, and that's a base card. We have a arena giveaways jerseys of Kucherov for the Bolts. So these are numbered. How they work is Vasilevsky. Why did I say Kucherov? Ignore me. Vasilevsky for the Bolts. I don't know why I said Kucherov. Just mentally is there. So how these work is that there's essentially 500 copies of the black parallels. It says what they are on the back. There are only 500 of those. They're just not serial numbered. Like, they're not like sequentially numbered is the right word that I'm looking for here. So, all right, next pack. We have a frozen fight. So how we're going to do these is, again, yeah, like pop count. Very, very good comparison there. Frozen fight. How we'll do these, if we get 2, both teams will get 1. If we get only 1, all the ones that have 1 will do a left-right random at the end. Jumping on the ice. Oh, this is a really cool photo. Macklin Celebrini. That's a really cool looking card. And for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Declan Carlisle on the retro ticket autographs. These are cool. These are really cool. Not the best autograph, but like, I know there is a Declan Carlisle collector out there. Those are really cool. I do wish they gave them a bit of a better spot to autograph, but yeah, I like those. Style-wise, they look pretty cool. Nice little Macklin. We'll put that in the sleeve pile. There we go. And nice on-card autograph. Always take on-card over sticker if possible. So we got a Crosby on the front row talents here, and then a Jake Sanderson to 299 for the Senators on the numbered, with a couple of base cards there. Next pack, we have Race to the Rafters, a laugh for the Rangers, and a rookie speed of the game of Matt Rempe. A couple of base cards. And that's a Hattie of Matt Boldy. For the Minnesota Wild, we have a Cheer to the Rafters of Kyle Connor for the Jets, and Zach Bolduc on the rookie ticket to $9.99 for the Blues. I'll sleeve up the rookie tickets just because I do like these. Again, I wish they made this part like flat white, like a ticket stub. That's my personal preference. Let me know what your thoughts are. Justin Falk for the Blues on the front row talent. Yeah, I think if they made these like acetate in the background, they would have been so cool. That's a Hattie of DeBrincat, and Cheer to the Rafters of Rantanen to 149 for the Avalanche. So, box one. Couple numbered cards. The autograph isn't the best, but like, it's a cool autograph. Like, that's the one thing, is that like, opening up that box is at least you got a cool looking autograph from this year. You got some, you know, couple numbered cards, a few numbered cards, couple rookie cards. Like, it is a, relative to every other non-flagship hobby product, a pretty actually affordable buy. Especially because there's on-card autographs in this, right? So it's just tough comparing it to like the first year credentials came out. Because the first year credentials came out, it was arguably the product of the year. I would personally say it was the product of the year. And then like 21, 22, 22, 23 were both pretty rough. So 23, 24 brought it back a little bit, but all right, that's a Hattie. Zach Hyman with that cowboy hat there. Mikko Rantanen for the Avs to 99. And just a couple of base cards. So Rantanen to 99 there on the pink. I do wish the base had like just a little bit more texturing to it, a little bit more foiling. Because again, it is a bit of a like premium, smaller total card per box product. So it'd be nice to have a little bit more to that. I know they probably can't go full contenders and do the ticket stuff for the base cards, but I'll try and sort it out, but yeah, we'll do my best. Bedard on the milestone pucks, and a McKinnon front row talent, and to 25 Rutger McGroarty debut ticket access autograph. That is a pretty sick pull for the Penguins. Rutger McGroarty auto to 25 for the Penguins. We'll take that. That is what, top 10 rookie from the class, I would say. I just realized I put a couple base cards in here. I'd say top 10 rookie from this class. Has the potential to be a little better, but yeah. I love the debut ticket access autographs, man. I'm so glad hockey has a ticket autograph product again. Will Smith on the jumping on the ice, and a Jason Robertson speed of the game. Front row talent of Kent Johnson. Another Frozen fight, Columbus and Rangers on that one. Liam Ogren on the debut ticket access to 199. The orange. We'll top load the orange, and he's a good player. There we go. And just some base cards. I don't know. It's tough to tell without really like going through it a ton. You never know with products, man. Spurgeon for the Wild and Justin Brazeau to $3.99 on the debut ticket access, or not auto, non-auto, but very funny that it is. They missed the stamp a little bit from where it's supposed to be, but you'll see it more in person than on camera. I don't know if it'd be case hit because again, sometimes credentials is one of those products that can run hot. Your autos are essentially random. Fantilli on the jumping on the ice. That's a Hattie of Jason Robertson and Mackenzie Weegar on the front row talent to 49 for the Flames. Yeah, these with the acetate would have been, I think, the play. There we go. Because like you only get one autograph per box essentially, and it's like whatever falls. I'm sure they try and balance it as best as they can, but I'm sure there's some cases that are pretty hot. Connecting on the front row talent. Frank Nazar on the horizontal. It's also weird how it's like sometimes 2, sometimes 3 inserts. Nice Nazar there. So, and there's a base. And is this just a 7-card pack? No, it's 6 cards still. Matthews, that's a Hattie. Bedard cheered to the rafters, and credentials bobbleheads of Jason Robertson. I believe it'll be a bobblehead. First 750 fans. So these are to 750. Fire Lizard, we're doing 2 half cases today. We didn't get a ton of it in. Not an Easter egg. It's on the checklist, but and how these work. So that's like these are all part of the same subset, essentially called arena giveaways. And then there's like the jerseys, the bobbleheads, the print shirts, and then there's parallels. But like, so it's 1 of 750 essentially is how it works. But Fire Lizard, we might do a full case next week. We're just doing 2 half cases today, and then yeah, I got to keep it a little bit shorter. I'm still a little bit recovering from a cold or virus or something that like I'm fine now. It's just like, you know, the residual voice not being 100% there. And I've also got, I can't have a super late day anyways, because I've got to go to my brother's wedding rehearsal tonight. And I got to do a speech there on the weekend. And so just want to make sure that I'm healthy and rested up for that. So it's a bit of a unfortunately busy week. So the plan was to always take it easy this week anyways. But the sickness, the Shark, it was a pick your team. It was a pick your team. So McKinnon and Wyatt Johnson, Ovechkin on the arena giveaways, jersey to 500. I don't know what your thoughts on these cards are. Yeah, Harris, we did pick your team. And there's a space with that side. Yeah, it's a lot of this stuff feels like somewhat MVP. Like if they just dress them up a little bit more. Ogren for the Wild on the jumping on ice, Bakar for the Avs, and Jim Jackson on the arena experience autographs, I'm assuming for the Flyers. I am assuming that is going to be for the Flyers because Flyers announcer. So I will double check here, but sometimes they are in arena. We'll check. I will check the checklist here. Yeah, so on the checklist, he is listed as a Philadelphia Flyer. He is listed as a Flyer on the checklist here. So, where is it? I can zoom in. It won't let me zoom in, but he is listed as a flyer here. So that is the Flyers. Yeah, he has the Flyers mic too, right? Like I'm sure some of them will have other mics, but like those are I think pretty tough to hit if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, they're a little bit tougher to hit. They're like one in how many? I know. Oh, they're not even pull rate on them. So uh so like as much as you laugh at the auto being a broadcaster, honestly, they tend to sell pretty or like in rink announcers and stuff like that. They tend to sell decently well, at least compared to like bad rookies. So Swayman on the top row talent, Geeky on the speed of the game rookie, and that's it for that pack. So, oh yeah, the Jackie Redmond ones are, especially the ones that are inscribed, are gonna. Oh, we got an acetate card, I'm guessing, because it's pre-sleeved. Matthew Nice jumping on ice. Eichel for the Sabres. This is for the Sabres. Sabres on that. And pre-sleeved acetate of Matt Boldy for the Wild. $2.99 on the debut ticket access. Why did they pre-sleeve these? Huh. I mean, hey, it saves me a sleeve. I'm not complaining, but these are really cool. I really like those. Fun little box here. The print line on the acetate, I honestly didn't see it. I will double check after this. Ovechkin on the milestone pucks, and Albert Johansson on the horizontal. Was it? Is that on the sleeve or on the card? Let me see. It is on the card. Yeah. Unfortunately. Even sleeved. But we'll put the Albert Johansson for the Red Wings there. And kind of surprised everyone this year with how good he was. 1 second. Sorry, I just had to cough there and don't want to get that going in your ears. Tavares for the Leafs. Jumping on the ice, Cutter Gauthier and Scott Morrow to $9.99. $6.96 of $9.99 for Carolina. Nice. Jackie Redmond is a full random, I believe. Konechny for the Flyers. Kopitar for the Kings to $2.99. And then base. Put that over there. I believe she is a full random. Panarin on the front row talent. Suzuki on the cheer to the rafters. And Lane Hudson for the Habs. This one has a little bit of a chip in the side up there. To $9.99 on the base debut ticket access. Yeah, a little bit of like a chip or indent there, but hey, better than not getting one. All right. Next box. So far, like pretty solid, I would say. They did not tier them this year. No, they didn't. And honestly, thank goodness. Tiering them was a weird decision, in my opinion. Because it's just the base ones too, right? The Eichel card was essentially milestones pucks. Where is it? It is. It's essentially just like it's for the Sabres, but it's just a milestones pucks insert. So, although as a Sabres fan, you're probably torn on him, you know. McDavid for the Oilers on the milestone puck. Tim Stützle on the bobblehead. Arena giveaway. 750. So you get one arena giveaway per box. Oh, there's also the full-on like redemptions for signed jerseys. Obviously, they go to who the signed jerseys for. Um, if we do manage to get lucky enough to hit one of those. Front row talent of Brent Burns for the Hurricanes. Lucas Cormier on the horizontal for Vegas. There we go. I feel like the auto's been in the same spot the entire time. Milestone pucks of Leo Carlson for the Ducks. Matthews on the front row talent. And a Rutger McGroarty base to $9.99. Yeah, the horizontal tickets. I think if they did the horizontal tickets, like kept it horizontal but still kept the ticket stub like here, it'd be better. It's the ticket being at the bottom that like doesn't do it for me, you know. Penn's Cup, that's rough. Hughes and Kachuk with a green of Bjorkstrand for the Kraken. Hey, Kraken came through with a hit. Let's go. 25. Like, I think there's ways that they can definitely improve on this. It's after opening up, like, what, we're 4 boxes in now, so I've opened up about 5 boxes. I think it's definitely a step up from last year, and especially from 22-23 and 21-22. Those years were rough. Mitch Kov on the jumping on the ice, Hyman on the credentials, and a wow, just start the Rutger McGroarty rainbow already. $3.99. Rutger. You got the $3.99, you got the out of 99 or the out of $9.99, you got the retro to or the autograph to 25, which is sick, so yeah, see, it's always funny the year you have good luck for it, or yeah. Okay, so all the acetates come pre-sleeved, huh? Interesting. Stanky for the Stars, Uyghur for the Flames, and oh, double auto box. And man, what's with us was good Zellweger autos. Owen Zellweger debut. Wait, no, this isn't. It's not a double auto box. It's our first auto. Pre-sleeved, which is nice. Zellweger to 99 on the debut ticket access acetate autograph. That's a really good one to get. I gotta say, so far, and if the product holds up like this, the distribution of the autographs is kind of nice. So did I go from the right side there? I can't remember, honestly. Nature's on the That's a Hattie, Stanky on the Speed of the Game rookie. And last pack. It should be an auto per box, yeah, which is also an improvement from last year. Horvat, Faber, and Mintikov to 149 for the Ducks. We can put that in that pile. Yeah, we'll just do this for simplicity's sake. Yeah, I mean, it's actually like decent, but I don't know. It's still gonna depend on who you get for your autographs. Right? Like we've done pretty well so far with our autographs. Yeah, I think like there's some definite improvements to be made still, but it's a lot better than last year. It's tough only opening up one box and being like, you know that. Oh yeah, they have the one thing that the one thing that's really weird to me is that the fact that like they're pushing the jerseys so hard on the back, and it's like that's not necessarily the best sign for a hockey card product, which is why I was a little bit worried about it. It's like, oh, they're pushing like full on signed UDA jerseys, but all right. So it looks like that second pack down is a autograph. Falk again for the Blues and Robert Thomas for the Blues to $2.99. Pedersen and Scheifele. So I believe this is a dupe. Yes. So both teams will get one there. That one is a duplicate. So both Winnipeg and Vancouver will get one. Brad Lambert on the horizontal. That makes that easier. And then just base. I think this is going to be the autograph. So I'm just going to go like that. Besser, front row talent for the Canucks. Roman Josi on the arena jersey giveaways to 500. Oh no, it's a blue. Sorry. On the back, it's to 25. It's a blue. That's going to make these really, really confusing. Like, I thought the blue is going to be on the front. But, so keep an eye out in dollar bins and stuff, because people might not flip over to the back of them. That's a 25. Yeah, they are called blue backs, but I was just assuming the background would be blue. That's going to get a lot of people tripped up, I think, if they don't realize it. So Kyle Connor, Crosby, and Brendan Othman to $9.99. Again, same little chip as the Lane Hudson there. But yeah, check the backs of those cards, because you might get a short print one. All of the arena giveaway ones too. So that's a Hattie of DeBrincat for the Red Wings. Laugh, and oh no, here is our autograph. Hey, I did say Dylan Sandberg has update on. Yeah, see, these look really clean. I like the look of these, except the cutoff barcode. That's the one thing I didn't like. But Dylan Sandberg, $2.99. It's a 22-23 update, but yeah, I think just fewer parallels in general, which is nice. No, wait, that was the bottom left pack that had the autograph this time. Huh. So it switched, which is nice. It rotates. That's good. Celebrini on the jumping on ice again for the Sharks. Timo Meier for the Sharks. And Stanky to $9.99. All right. We have not that long left between choosing between pick your team and random here, folks. So not that long left. So let me know. It's, I think, a 1 vote difference here. It's a tie. It is a tie. Another acetate coming up here. Bobby McMahon, Victor Hedman, and a retro acetate ticket autograph for the Flyers. Mitchkov. Flyers have a break. Got that little autograph there. Got this nice little Mitchkov. I'm getting this into a new sleeve, because this sleeve seems very small. Actually, I'm gonna get the Zellweger into a new sleeve too. I don't know what sleeves they use, but they're very small. Yeah, this is a case hit. This is a case hit. That is pretty sick. And last pack here. So this isn't an autograph. It's kind of funny. Sebastian Aho and Zellweger for the Ducks. All right, that is the break. We got 3 left rights, well, 1 left right to do, because there's yeah, right. So we'll just do a left right here. Let me go ahead and get random.org open up. Let's go ahead and let's do random.org. Just saves me a little bit of time when sorting. Left, right. All right, here we go. 3 times. Whoever's on top gets it. Once, twice, 3rd time. All right. So for these 3 guys, the Frozen Fights, it goes to the right. which is Brady Kachuk, so Senators, Wyatt Johnson, so Stars, and Mika Zibanejad, so Rangers. I mean, it's possible that they still have case hits. There's still other things like provisions and stuff like that that can exist. So, but recap time here. Some of our like more notable stuff: Stanky to 999, Sandberg auto to 99, which is nice. Declan Carlisle retro auto, Rutger McGroarty to 399, Lane Hudson to 999, Boldy to 99, and Jim Jackson on the in arena experience autograph. Some of our other stuff. Yeah, the next one will be just the other half of this case. Roman Yossi on the blue to 25, Stutzla to 750, Ovechkin to 500, Jason Robertson bobblehead to 750, Nazar on the horizontal, Ogren to 990 or 199, Cal Ritchie on the horizontal. The horizontals aren't numbered this year, but Mintikov to 149, Bjorkstrand to 25, Uyghur to 49, Rantanen to 999, Rantanen to 149, Vasilevsky to 500. Second best of the or third best hits, probably I put the Zellweger here. Second best hit of the break, I think, is going to be the Rutger McGroarty 25. Really nice card. But hit of the break's got to be this Michkov, man. That's a really sick looking card. So yeah, group break 568.